Hi there, my name is Brenda Kasuva. I'm an agent with Calder Banker Residential Brokerage, and today I took the time to invite my guest to talk a little bit about title. Go ahead.
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you having me with you today. My name is Marvin Reese with Stewart Title Company of Maryland.
Okay, so today another big question that comes up is, especially for buyers, they're buying the house and they're not sure how they're going to hold title. So scenario, girlfriend and boyfriend or significant other, they're buying the house. One of them could be on the mortgage or both of them could be on the mortgage. What options do they have?
Typically, as a girlfriend and boyfriend, they're going to take title as tenants in common. Another way that they could take title is joint tenants with rights of survivorship. I'll talk a little bit about the two. Tenants in common is when rights are owned 50% each.
Okay.
So that's a way, if you go tenants in common, that they can both have ownership in the property. The challenge with that is if somebody passes away or something along those lines, then they have to go through a probate process to devise heirs, and it becomes a long, cumbersome process.
Okay, and the other one is joint tenants?
The other one is joint tenants with rights of survivorship, which may be a better option because that way, if there's anything unforeseen that happens to one of the owners, the property is automatically transferred to the remaining owner.
Okay, so to summarize, you're sharing that tenants in common, two or more people can own the property as tenants in common. When one of them is no longer with us, then their share goes to essentially their people.
Their heirs.
Their heirs,
yeah.
and the person on the will. But if it's joint tenants, you're kind of like married,
Joint
right?
tenants is not really like married. That's a good situation for say for instance, two business partners.
Right.
Or a situation where it's a parent and a child is probably even a better scenario.
Yes.
That way, if say a parent passes on, that the property automatically transfers to the child.
Okay, so we have two more left. So if I'm by myself, buying the house?
Would take title as an individual.
Yes, so as an individual, just reference to as ownership in severalty. And then the last one left is for individuals who are married.
The last one is for individuals who are married, and you're going to take title as tenants by the entirety, which is similar to joint tenants with rights of survivorship, whereas the surviving spouse automatically obtains ownership of the property.
When one is no longer
One is
here.
no longer with us.
Okay,
Yes.
so 4 ways you could own a property. Ownership in severalty, you're by yourself. If you're 2 or more, you have tenants in common or joint tenants. Difference is that tenants in common, your share will go to your will or your heirs when you're no longer here. Joint tenants, your share goes to the surviving person. And then the last one is for people who are married, which is tenants by the entirety. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Brenda.